1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor.
I'm only soft when I like somebody. The rest of y'all get this gangster shit, bitch.
Okay, for real though, can we talk about something real quick? Let's talk about mirrors and how creepy they are. Like, literally. The way they're represented on TV is kind of confusing because they make them seem evil. Don't fight me because I know you like to tussle, but what if it is? Have you ever tried to put both of your hands on the mirror and it kind of looks like you trapped in it? It's kind of like you trapped in a version of yourself. Our minds are very powerful things. And our brain is basically showing that we have two versions of ourselves. It's the one that we see in our brain and the one that we see in the mirror. But did you know mirrors are portals and they can lock you in your mind? Certain entities can be conjured with them. Like Bloody Mary, Candyman, you have to look in the mirror and call their name in the dark 3 times. Like, that's weird. It's been so many signs, so many movies that they've been putting out about mirrors. It's even in phones and TVs, like you can see your reflection in them. You on social media watching videos that make you feel sad, angry, arguing with people, yelling at your phone, that version of yourself, trapping yourself in that black mirror that you in. Y'all remember the movie The Ring, where if you watch a specific video, she comes out and attack you? Like, literally comes out of the TV. They been showing us stuff like this. Like, what you think is coming out of these black mirrors called electronics. So it's like, can you really see what's attacking you like The Ring? Y'all be careful.
Okay, this may shock you. Now, if you have a mirror at the end of your bed, then you could be inviting unwanted spirits into your home. So spirits use mirrors to enter into our reality. So if you have one at the end of your bed and as you're sleeping, you are looking at that, then you could be inviting those spirits into your room and into your home. So if you have a mirror at the end of your bed and you can't move it, then just cover it at night with a cloth or something like that. Another thing not to have is mirrors facing each other. Okay, that is another big no-no. So what's happening when you have mirrors across from each other is they are bouncing energy from one mirror to another. And all that bouncing energy is just going to cause issues within the home. So let me know in the comments if you have any mirrors in your home that are either facing each other or at the end of your bed, and let me know if you're going to change that. Okay.
Ever wondered why are witches drawn to mirrors? There is a deep power in these reflective surfaces. Mirrors have been used in witchcraft for centuries, not just to see your reflection, but to access other realms. Known as scrying mirrors, they are said to help witches connect with spirits, ancestors, and even predict the future. The reflective surface acts as a portal between the realms, allowing an energy to pass through. In ancient times, mirrors were also believed to trap evil spirits, keeping them from entering your space. They hold immense power when used in rituals for protection, divination, and even summoning. The next time you glance into one, remember, it's more than just a glass, it's a doorway to hidden truth. Have you ever used a scrying mirror?
Have you ever wondered what's really behind a mirror? There is a theory that mirrors not only reflect your image, but are portals to another dimension. A dimension inhabited by entities that imitate our behavior, waiting for the perfect moment to cross. This theory was born in the 1960s, when a group called the Reverb Project conducted secret experiments with mirrors. Leaked reports say that during testing, the reflections began to move independently, even when the people were no longer there. It's said that if you stare into a mirror in complete darkness for more than 3 minutes, you might notice something strange. Your reflection might blink out of sync, or even smile at you, even if you don't. For this reason, many warn, never have 2 mirrors facing each other in a room. That infinite hallway you see could be the door these entities need to cross. Now tell me, do you dare to look at your mirror tonight? But be careful. You might not be the only one watching. Follow me on Carson Mysteries.
Some tips that people don't realize too. Sleeping with mirrors towards your bed is not a good sign or a good idea to do. Since mirrors are portals and they are like a reflection of you, it is always known to consider that you are always locking your mirrors, writing sigils behind your mirrors, or placing sigils around your mirrors. Things like to come in at night, especially when the veil is thin, around like 3 a.m. This is also the reason why people be waking up in the middle of the night like, what is going on? Why am I waking up around 3? They keep saying it's devil's hour, but in reality, it's just the veil is so thin when spirits communicate, when they're interacting with this realm. So I will make a part 2, but always, guys, always lock your mirrors, always put sigils.
Portals to the spiritual realm. Let me explain. As many of you may or may not know, spirits walk among us. It is said that spirits can more easily travel through dimensions through mirrors and windows. For example, Legend Bloody Mary consists of a person summoning Mary through the mirror by saying her name. Spirits can travel anywhere regardless of you having a mirror or a window or not. The only difference is that within mirrors there are different dimensions in which we cannot see. That is exactly why you should not have 2 mirrors facing one another. You are literally creating a portal. Notice how these look like stairs. That's also why you shouldn't have a mirror in front of your bed like this, because spirits love to scare people in the middle of the night. And that's exactly why it's advised that you don't look at yourself in the mirror during a lucid dream, because spirits like to scare you through mirrors.
If you lock yourself into a mirror and just stare into your own eyes in the mirror, you are not looking at yourself. That is not you. That's an actual being on the other end of that world that's mimicking you. All right, and this is a powerful thing that must be known and must be understood completely. All right, that when you are looking into a mirror, you are looking at fallen entities that are mimicking you. All right, and the elites will never tell you that. The oppressors will never tell you that. This is why they got a mirror in every house, just like they got a goddamn TV in every house. They all go hand in hand. All right. Also, beings can enter into your home and into your aura field through your mirror. This is why anciently our ancestors, they wanted nothing to really do with mirrors. If you look at because we wasn't really never enslaved like that anyway. But the few of us that would get caught and go into slavery, we wasn't in no mirrors. We looking at the water. We want to see ourselves. We're going to look into a natural source, which is water. Water also gives you a reflection of yourself, as well as metal. These are things that we place here on the planet naturally. A mirror isn't a natural thing.
Dangers of mirror spirits hunt you.
What's good, y'all? Hey, mirrors are portals, family. Mirrors are portals. For all y'all women out there, and there's even some men, they got them long mirrors in your room so you can check your outfit. You know, you can make sure that everything looking right. It ain't nothing wrong with making sure that you look presentable. But you got to understand that when you go to sleep at night, it's a good chance that there's beings walking through that portal or people spying on you through that mirror. You see what I'm saying? There's so many shows out there, so many cartoons, so many movies that they show you entities and whatnot coming through mirrors. This is not fake, family. This is very, very real. A mirror is like a parallel universe. That's the reason why when you look at it, is you see yourself like it's a reflection of you. It's a parallel universe, family. You see what I'm saying? And there are negative entities that's on the other side of that parallel universe. So when you go to sleep at night, one of the biggest things, one of the quickest things you should do is black that mirror out. And I don't mean spray it with nothing or anything like that. You can put a black sheet over it. You see what I'm saying? You can take it down and put it on this front side. You see what I'm saying? And then put it back up when you need to check your outfit. But don't leave that mirror up all night. And it's the same thing for computer screens, cell phone screens, anything to where you can see a reflection of yourself off of it. This is a portal, family. You see?
You know, there's entities behind that silica saying that quartz calling you. A mirror is a magical thing, but it's low frequency. It's low frequency magic, though. All right, it's low frequency magic, and you got to understand that you are dealing with. You're not looking at your real image when you're looking in the mirror. Okay, You are not looking at your complete divine image of your most beautiful self. This is why most people look in the mirror, they get down, they want more muscles, or they want to gain weight, they want to lose weight. They're not as happy with themselves as they could be because they always in the goddamn mirror. Not understanding that you have certain frequencies and beings that exist in that world. The mirror is a holographic realm, okay? It's a holographic realm. They even had a movie out called, you can go check it out, it's called Insidious. And in Insidious, the father went into the astral realm. And when he went into the astral realm, he was still in his house because that's how it looks in the astral realm. He left his body, went in his house, and went into the astral realm to try to go save his son. All right? When he went into the astral realm, he opened his eyes, he was in his house. He had to leave outside of his house, and then he was, walking through this astral realm trying to go find his son, fighting against these devils. All right? Well, it was a witch, if you want to call it that, or malevolent spirit, as I like to call them, that had been chasing him since he was a kid. Well, guess what? The malevolent spirit could never get her hands on him because she yearned to live again. Remember, you have a lot of disembodied spirits and souls that yearn to live again, and they live behind this mirror realm too. We like to call it the gray world. A lot of your dismembered and disembodied souls, right? They exist in what you know as the mirror realm. All right? And that's why in the movie Insidious, after he saved his son and he was running back to his body so that he could come back to the physical plane, he got caught in what? The mirror. And he seen the lady that was chasing him, and he started yelling at the lady, he started cussing the lady out, the whole nine. 4,000 live viewers. Y'all came in late night with it. Let's give it up for University. I ain't think it'd be that many of y'all in here on late night, but I see y'all in here. I love y'all like I love myself. We are one. Peace reflection. All right, thank you. But when in the movie Insidious, he was running back to his body to get back to the physical realm. And he got what? He got caught in the mirror. And when he seen her, she was just standing in the mirror looking at him. And he came to the mirror and he started yelling at her, and then she smiled at him. And then next thing you know, he was back in the physical realm again in his body. And you like, oh, okay, that shit meant nothing. Until he went upstairs and the lady that was in charge of the spirit medium, she took a picture of him and seen his nails was kind of pale. So she took a picture of him with the camera. And the whole time, the negative lady that was chasing him, the fallen entity, had made it back to the physical realm because she stole his body.
Sleeping during the night due to having a mirror in front of your bed or in your bedroom, this is the reason why. You're allowing and inviting unwanted spirits to come in and spend time with you. This is going to cause you to go through a lot of chaos, a lot of negativity, a lot of obstacles, because this is what they feed off of. Please be very careful when having any type of mirrors in your bedroom or in front of your bed, because once these spirits are attached to you, it's very hard to remove them. I have trouble.
I'm only soft when I like somebody. The rest of y'all get this gangster shit, bitch.